recently.
Welcome back, everyone. I like talking about crypto every single day. I have my all food here in my apartment, so I don't really need to go outside. I just want to listen to crypto news today. And that's exactly what we're going to be doing. We're going to be looking at crypto price prediction, and I'm going to be today in my apartment just to read the price prediction news. So I hope you're all having a fantastic day, because I sure am. Like, crypto, okay, it hasn't been the best in the last 2-3 days. It's been seeing probably dips or lows while this crypto price is up. But let's take a look at this. What exactly has to say? Zach Humphreys actually said a lot about what's going on.
Oh, and it's always fascinating hearing what is said when it comes from the big players like VanEck, Fidelity, JP Morgan, even though they say one thing and do the other.
That's true. JP Morgan, they really got us hooked up, you know. They said they were not going to be in crypto 2-3 years ago. But when crypto became lucrative, guess what? Everybody's coming back to crypto. We all know it. We all know crypto holders are coming back, you know, in that sense.
It's interesting because it gives us a lot of, understanding on what's coming, right? And these big players aren't yet to the table, and it's really bullish for us as little guys in the space, right? As just peons, right? Compared to these big institutional investors that are going to be pouring in trillions of dollars.
They're going to be pouring in big money, and we all know it. Like, there's no denying it. In my opinion, we're going to be seeing that soon
into the market. So wanted to share with you guys a little clip in this video, a little over a minute long, and then we'll kind of highlight it and talk about it a little bit. Just wanted to bring you up to speed on all these little tidbits in the market. If you guys aren't yet subscribed, make sure you do so. I'm here every single day for you. It's Saturday. I've been here for 5-6 hours already.
So it seems like Zach Humphreys is already making tons of videos, which is honestly really exciting to see. I love to see that. And I think everyone appreciates him for the content he provides, really.
But you know what? I love it. And I also have no life. All right. So
same for me. I like listening what exactly he has to say. But VanEck CEO on spot Bitcoin ETF.
What they had to say.
Has Bitcoin already made the big gains and now kind of treading water?
No, because it's growing up. Like I said, it's like a child that's growing up. And
this is a very good analogy. Like a child that's growing up, like exactly what happened in 2013, crypto was just a baby. And now it's finally probably 15 or 16 years old. Yeah, it's up there. Yeah, it can go to school, but it's not a fully functioning adult yet. And that's exactly what's happening right now.
But then it hit all-time highs in 2021. So that nothing has ever been a bubble that then has outperformed itself. And so I fully expect in this cycle, and you have this thing happening in April, which is great technically for Bitcoin. I expect all-time highs in the next 12 months.
So you guys are amongst those who have filed to have the first or one of many spot Bitcoin ETFs. How do you think they're going to approve it? Literally one at a time, firm by firm? Or is it going to be kind of a batch all at once? Your ticker, I have to say, to your credit, is HODL.
Yeah, so. Very happy with the ticker, which we announced last week. But, I would very much expect it'll be all one day.
Okay.
Because that's what happened with the Ethereum futures. So because the SEC decided to sort of put everything on hold on crypto, just depending on paperwork, effectively, someone could have an unfair advantage. And they said from a policy perspective, no, let everyone start at the same time.
So this is good. This is really good. Seems like they want to make crypto, everyone the fair chance. All spot ETFs listed at once means a massive bull run. This is great news. If you guys want to be kept up to date with more content like this, smash that like button. So this is the big news. Seems like Shiba Inu is going to be burning 90K. And that's what a lot of people are really excited about in that sense. That's what people have been waiting for.
Little update here, update video on the burn for Shiba Inu here today. It did go through. This is the second burn after that 70,000 burn not too long ago. But I'm going to give you the details in here and give you a little bit of what's to come, okay? Just a quick little update. Smash that like button for us. Subscribe down below. It is good that we got one. I know it wasn't exactly how it all was supposed to be.
So the reason why people were seriously frustrated is because they basically said, yeah, you're getting a burn, no worries, and then we didn't get anything. We didn't get anything at all, and I think people were seriously frustrated by that. Who wouldn't be? They promised the burns, and they just weren't there.
sorted out, but let me give you the details, and that's what I'm here to do. So here's what we've got: a total of 89,500.
So it seems like they backtracked on the previous burns.
And $97.76 exactly has been burned. That equates to 8.6 billion SHIB burned in this transaction. This should be...
This is good news. This is definitely good news for anyone liking crypto right now. Like, who wouldn't want this? Everyone wants this. Everyone likes that. You know, everyone likes SHIB burns, and I find that really fascinating in a sense. Like, I do find that fascinating, and I'm excited. So that being said, I do have more content to show.
The first of many, though, because as I mentioned in my previous video from this morning, as it relates to these SHIB burns, Shytoshi has basically told many people that they will be spacing these burns out because of...
I want to see those automatic burns, though. I think the automatic burns will seriously help, like, all Shiba Inu holders. What's better than seeing, like, actual burns that are automatic? That's the real excitement behind that. So, that being said, does seem like we have more in place, more in plan on what exactly is going to be happening, what exactly is going to be going on. So, does seem like there is going to be more crypto news on this.
The price impact it would have if they went ahead and did it all in one big transaction. And I'm guessing why they didn't... This is why they didn't do it on the 14th, 15th, and 16th, because this would have been too big of transactions. So maybe they figured this out after the blog post was written. I don't know all the details.
So it seems like maybe some of the team members actually forgot about the burn, but there is a big update, and the burn is here. It's 90K. 90K is a decent amount of money. It's not a lot. It's not 1 trillion SHIB, but it's a start. And it's a start to refuel, reignite Shiba Inu's hope in getting back on its track compared to tokens like Bonk, compared to tokens like even Doge. Like, that's the most important factor. But if you guys want to be kept up to date with my content, because my content is so good, you know what to click. Subscribe. 12 times a day, every 2 hours, there's a video uploaded. And I feel like a lot of people are watching. And if you want to be kept up to date to that, I've been making crypto content for 2 years. So I do have some experience with what I talk about. And I'll keep you updated with more news. Peace out.
Well,
let's take a look at ICP Computer Coin.
Wrong.
So what's happening, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Let's take a look at the ICP coin. I think a lot of people didn't understand this one because it is a good token, but it's just not out there yet, and it might not ever recover to $400. And now people are seeing 50% gains in one day when it was at the bottom and saying, well, I proved you wrong, ICP haters. I'm not saying ICP is a bad token. I'm saying that to get to its all-time highs, it's going to be a really far off.
About ICP. And we're going to talk about it in this video. Welcome back to the channel if it's your first time dropping in. My name's Zach. I talk about crypto every single day here on this channel for the last 3 years now. So if you want to stay locked in, we're making multiple videos every single day. I'm working on the weekends for you. Hit that subscribe button. And listen, guys, I was wrong. I'll be the first to admit I was wrong.
So yeah, smash that like button if you haven't already. But Zach Humphreys said he was wrong about the ICP token. Now, what exactly was he wrong about?
About ICP. And, you know, I don't want to say I was 100% wrong. There were some things that were accurate in terms of my assessment, but these things that I was worried about way back when are not so much of an issue now. And things change. This is why you have to always stay eyes wide open, as they say, and be willing to...
Yeah, I'm not too sure about that. The issue with that is we still don't know what's happening with ICP exactly. Like, we still don't know what will happen with this token, but so far it looks so good, you know? And I do think it's a step towards a positive direction, and it's exactly what people wanted to see, really. Like with ICP, it's a good step. I won't lie. I like that. I really like that they made a positive improvement and people are returning. But look at this. Like, this is the chart I'm worried about. How many people bought at 250? How many people bought at 200? How many people kept buying the dip?
Their alt chart looks like a damn rug pull, right? And that's because they launched at $400 and value their
Yeah, they launched.
company at $200 billion.
Yeah, so they valued it at $200 billion, and nobody's gonna keep it for $200 billion. It makes a fair sense. Like, it makes a fair sense why it dumped. Who wouldn't dump the token? It's very like 200K. And don't get me wrong, it might be a good company and everything, but the reason why I think people are afraid in that sense is they have never experienced like the true crypto bear market. You can value your company whenever you want, but if the crypto bear markets right now are bad, like you can bet like people will be disappointed in a sense. Like people will not be happy. But I am really, really honestly excited that crypto is going to be going up in the near future.
Now, what happened early on, all the early investors dumped on everybody. So if you got into
So yeah, if anyone bought in, they got a lot of profit.
ICP early, you got wrecked. And I had heard all these stories. I looked at all of this, and this is why I had the sour taste in my mouth. This is why I was like, man, ICP, they're not good people. Everybody made money on the inside, and they screwed everybody else on the outside. And while that did kind of happen, we're kind of in a new situation now, and it's actually looking more and more bullish from a technology standpoint and from a tokenomics standpoint and from circulating supply standpoint. We're going to break all of that down in this video, guys. So again, smash that like button for us if you haven't already. And when we think about the tech side of ICP, it's far more advanced than some of its competitors. Two major competitors in, storage and the cloud space.
So yeah, they do have a lot of advantages. This is the thing with the ICP. They still have like internet is the future and storing stuff is the future as well. So they did process a lot of blocks. They had to have $5 gigabyte a year smart contract, which is absolutely incredible. So that's one factor like they did. But I do think to get to this part, like where it was before, we still need to see a lot of massive improvements overall. So I'm definitely excited in that way. There's definitely tons of improvement in a sense for ICP. But damn, like, where will crypto go next? Like, that's my question. Where can and where will crypto go next from this? Because if ICP recovers like to $450, if it's worth 200 billion, and this is more than like the biggest companies in, this is probably like as much as Verizon and all these companies. If it's going to compete in crypto where it's much smaller user base, well, you're going to have like probably Ethereum at $6,000.
I don't think we're going back to 3 years ago where we were, $750.
Okay, so he says a fair point. So it's not going to be $750, but we could be seeing, like $50, $60. That's what I was making the video on ICP. Couldn't be like $50 or $60, but could be better. And that's the good thing about it. So if you guys want more content like this, smash that like button. I'll keep you guys updated with more news.